Top 5 screen legend who were high school dropouts. Contrary to parental warning, the lack of a degree does not necessarily doom one to a life of drudgery. Here are our top 5 celeb dropouts. Number 5. We have Julie Andrews at number 5. Born Julie Elizabeth Wells in 1935, the actress was the product of her mother's extramarital affair with a family friend. Her mother and stepfather were both vaudeville performers and soon realized her talent, got her lessons and put her center stage. Her pitch-perfect 4-octave singing voice propelled Andrews to stardom quickly. By the age of 20, she sung at the London Palladium and debuted on Broadway. Her talent also caused her mother to neglect her education and concentrate on performance. Despite the lack of a high school diploma, Andrews became a remarkable artist, starring in countless stage and film productions. Among her notable films are Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, Thoroughly Modern Millie, and Victor Victoria. Not only was she knighted in 1999, she is an accomplished writer, having authored several books both under her own name and the pen name Julie Edwards. Her career was revived by The Princess Diaries, and she continues to enjoy box office success with voice work in youth-oriented films. Number 4. At number 4 is Marlon Brando. Widely considered one of the most influential actors of the 20th century, Marlon Brando had acting in his blood. His mother was a performer who mentored a then-unknown Henry Fonda. In 1943, Brando dropped out of school and followed his sister to New York in order to escape his miserable childhood. Brando enrolled in acting classes and was discovered by Stella Adler, who coached him in Russian and emotional memory acting techniques. Brando's Broadway performances soon led him to Hollywood, where he acted in 43 movies and television shows and enjoyed a career which spanned over 50 years. Some of his greatest performances were in the classics A Streetcar Named Desire, On the Waterfront, The Godfather, and Apocalypse Now. Along with 30 other acting awards, Brando won 2 Oscars and became a political activist supporting American Indians and African Americans. He died at the age of 80. Number 3. Celeb dropout number 3 is Al Pacino. Alfredo James Pacino was born in East Harlem to Italian-American parents who divorced when he was just 2 years old. Wanting to become a professional baseball player, Pacino did not concentrate on his studies and flunked out of high school at 17. With his dreams of playing ball cut short, Pacino concentrated on performing but was initially rejected by Manhattan's Actors Studio. His career skyrocketed after Francis Ford Coppola saw him play a heroin addict in Panic in Needle Park and cast him as a leading actor in The Godfather. Along with his Best Actor in a Leading Role Oscar for Scent of a Woman, Pacino has received 41 nominations and 34 total awards. Other memorable films include Scarface, Serpico, Dog Day Afternoon, and Heat. He is also an accomplished stage actor, writer, director, and producer. Despite dropping out of high school, Pacino was awarded honorary patronage of Trinity College's Philosophical Society in 2006. Pacino continues to be a box office draw and received the Cecil B. DeMille Award for Lifetime Achievement and the American Film Institute's Life Achievement Award in 2006. Number 2. Coming in at number 2 is Charlie Chaplin. The son of an alcoholic father and mentally ill mother, Charles Chaplin bounced around the streets of London living as a child pauper. After his father died of cirrhosis and his mother was institutionalized, the abandoned boy supported himself by performing in acting troupes. His talent was soon recognized and he toured America twice, eventually staying back at the age of 23. Just a year later, he was discovered by Fatty Arbuckle and placed under contract with Keystone Films Company. In 1914, he created his famous tramp character, partially based on his youthful experiences. While he had very little formal education due to childhood hardships, Chaplin eventually wrote an autobiography and 86 screenplays. Considered one of Hollywood's great pioneers, he helped co-found United Artists Pictures. Chaplin acted in 86 titles, directed 73, edited 56, produced 37, and composed the scores to 18. He was best known for his acting work in The Gold Rush, City Lights, Modern Times, and The Great Dictator. Although he only won one Oscar for the Best Score of Limelight, he received 2 honorary Oscars over 40 years apart. Dying at the age of 88 in 1977, he was knighted in 1975 by Queen Elizabeth II. Number 1. Appearing at number 1 is Sidney Poitier. Born premature in Miami to Bahamian parents, Sidney Poitier was not expected to survive the night but was nursed to health over a 3-month period. He grew up the son of a poor farmer and dropped out of school at 13 to assist his parents. Seeking a better life, Poitier was sent to live with his brother in Miami at the age of 15. He soon grew tired of the racial tension in Florida and moved to New York City. Because of his accent and poor reading skills, he failed an audition to the American Negro Theatre and was told to become a dishwasher. Incensed, he bought a radio, listening to it for countless hours to improve his accent. Rejected a second time, he agreed to work as a janitor in exchange for acting lessons and minimal pay. Sidney became an understudy for Harry Belafonte because of his similar accent and was finally taken seriously. Poitier's breakthrough role was in Blackboard Jungle, and he went on to act in The Defiant Ones, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and In the Heat of the Night. He was the first African American to win an Academy Award for a lead for Lilies of the Field, and also received the 2002 Honorary Award for the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences for his accomplishments as an artist and human being. He is a skilled writer, political activist and director. In 2009, Poitier was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest attainable civilian honor.